listening to the UAE's #1 talk radio station.
This is The Night Shift.
On Dubai Eye 103.8.
Welcome back into the show. Great to have you along with us. And music, of course, is something that we love to chat about on any Mark Lloyd show. And it's a real pleasure to welcome a band. I actually saw them on social media, and I thought, what a fantastic name. Why has nobody ever thought of that before? They are called the Expatriates Band, and it's a pleasure to have them in. Laporte Dessy, great to see you again, Laporte.
Likewise, Mark. Thanks.
Fabulous to see you. Maybe you can do the introductions
Sure.
of the band.
Thanks for having us anyway.
It's a pleasure.
I've got Francesco.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Francesco,
Hello.
how are
Who
you?
plays the
All right.
guitar. He's
Yeah.
from Italy.
Okay, so we've got an Italian over here.
Yeah. And then we got Brock.
Brock.
He's
okay.
a drummer, but today he's playing some acoustic for us.
Okay.
He's from Australia.
Right, so Australian, Italian.
Yeah. And then we got Faris.
Yeah.
He's the bass guitarist.
Okay.
He's from Syria.
All right.
And then we got Martin. I like to give a big shout out to him. He's right now in Taiwan.
Right.
I was not able to make it due to some quarantine things going on.
Okay, but so he's the other member of the band.
He's the main guitarist for a band. So
Okay, so how did you all come together? How did it start?
We met through Facebook. So
Really?
they already were jamming together, and I was the last guy to join the band.
You were the last one. Oh, I thought you might have been the first one, Laporte. Yeah. So let's find out a little bit about you all. Starting with Francesco over here. Tell me about your musical roots and how you got started.
All right. First of all, thanks again for having us here. I'm from Sicily, from Catania,
nice.
down the south.
What a
in
lovely
Italy.
part of the world, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, what kind of music did you start out learning? Has it always been guitar for you?
I wanted to start with the piano.
Yeah.
Actually, then I remember this moment when my friend was playing a guitar together with his neighbor.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to learn an instrument. And then I saw them doing something together. Like one guy was doing one thing with the guitar, the other guy was doing another thing with the guitar.
Right.
And then I said, that's what I want to do.
That's what you want to do.
That's what I want
and
to
the
do.
guitar's a lot easier to carry around than a piano, isn't it? Let's face it.
Yeah. Surely.
Now, Brock, you're from Down Under. Tell me about your journey into music.
I guess I actually started on the violin. So my parents, put me into school and then put me in playing violin through school. And then once I got to about the age of 10, I sort of saw the percussionists and the drummers in the school band. And that's when I sort of picked up the drums and joined the school band and started playing drums from that point onwards. And that was my main instrument. But I guess I'm playing guitar today. I guess I've always had that kind of idea of wanting to play different instruments. So over the years, I've sort of just picked up the guitar and picked up bits and pieces and things like that. So I just picked it up as I went along. And
Cool. Okay. And Faris, what about you? Tell me about your journey into the world of music.
Well, I mean, interestingly enough, I actually don't come from kind of a musical family or musical background.
No.
My mother did play a little bit of piano, which I heard around the house, but as far as the extended family, it was mostly kind of engineers and doctors as opposed to music. And it was just one of those random things, actually hanging around with some buddies and seeing them put music together, some person playing bass, some person playing drums, guitar, and then all of a sudden, like, you have this epiphany and you're like, wow, what is this? I had some experience very similar, I guess, to Francesco.
Yeah.
And after like an hour of hearing that, I went to them, I was like, guys, teach me.
Teach me how to do that. Yeah. So have you all got similar musical tastes, would you say? Or are you all kind of bringing something different to the table?
I think there are some kind of common areas, definitely. I mean, what we usually play is kind of on the hard rock side.
Yeah.
But I think I speak for at least a couple of individuals here in the sense that I think our musical backgrounds are a little bit more eclectic. And I think it shows when we kind of play together.
Mm-hmm. So who would some of your favorite performers and bands be?
Well, I'll listen to everything.
Yeah.
But I admit I am a metalhead. And obviously, so, those 80s and 90s people, the Metallica and the Megadeths and the Iron Maidens of the time.
That heavy.
Yeah, heavy.
Yeah. What about Francesco over here? Who are you?
I work on periods. I really work on periods.
Yeah, okay.
Like, sometimes I'm like on a Motley Crue, like hard rock.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can go on Guns N' Roses. Sometimes, like recently, my period has been Van Halen.
Oh, yeah, you're going through a Van Halen phase.
I've been annoying the guys. Like every time we go to the gig, I've been annoying them like with some Van Halen riffs and stuff.
So do you have big meetings saying, right, this is what we're going to put in the set next?
Not really, I guess.
We chat through the WhatsApp group,
Okay.
and then we decide the songs.
Yeah.
Also, like when you meet up, like Francisco comes with some we need to do this. I said, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you have the casting vote, I guess, as
Yeah.
lead singer. Right, yeah, we've got some instruments in here. So you're going to do us a tune just to give us a flavour of the Expatriates band. What are you going to do for us, Laporte?
We're going to play you an unplugged version of a song from the band called Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
It's called Everlong.
Everlong by
Yeah.
the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, well, take it away. Once again, this is the Expatriates. They are live with us on Dubai Eye 103.8 with some live music, and we just love it. Away we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, I waited here for you ever long, but tonight I throw myself into over my head, out of my head. She sang. Come down and waste away with me, down with me. Slow out, you wanted it to be. Over my head, out of my head, she sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if everything will ever feel this real forever, if anything will ever be this good again. Only thing I ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say, well, she sang. Breathe out so I could breathe you in, hold you in. And now you know you always been. I'm over my head, out of my head I sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if everything will ever feel this sweet forever, if anything will ever be this good again. Only thing I'll ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when she sang. And I wonder if everything will ever feel this real forever, if anything will ever be this good again. Only thing I'll ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when.
Nice, guys. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Loved it. That's the Expatriates. They are live on Dubai Eye 103.8. We're going to come back with more, find out exactly where we can go and see them live this coming weekend.
Weather check.
With Air Arabia. Ciao Milano. Enjoy direct flights from Sharjah to Milan starting from the 7th of December 2022. Book now at airarabia.com.
Mostly clear skies this evening with an overnight low around 32 degrees. Winds are moderate to fresh. They're coming from a west-southwesterly direction. Looking ahead to tomorrow, sunny skies and a high of 37. Sunrise in the morning will be at 6:05 a.m. Have a good evening.
Time check with WIO Bank. It's coming up to 9 p.m. Say hello to the future of business banking. Visit wio.io.
Live a little and go off script.
I came into the office today and Chris has been talking about his vocal exercises.
My vocal therapist coach, she is making me some sounds that are absolutely kind of only allowed after the watershed.
Yeah.
And she's recording
kind of sounds
me.
that you see in the background to a Game of Thrones scene.
Yes.
You're not going to give us one little example?
She's making me say mum an awful lot.
Okay.
Mum, 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 mumala, 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 mumala.
Chris has basically regressed to his 1-year-old self.
Hey, mama. Oh, that's just weird. Stop. No.
Weekdays from 5 p.m.
On the UAE's #1 talk radio station, Dubai Eye 103.8.
This is The Night Shift with Mark Lloyd.
On Dubai Eye 103.8, the UAE's #1 talk radio station.
Yes, indeed, and welcome back to the show. We are talking music with the Expatriates Band, and they are Faris, Francesco, Brock and Laporte, and Martin, who's not with us, but we'll give him a big shout out anyway. So, Laporte, you've got a big gig coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Tell me where, when, and what kind of set you're going to be putting together for it.
We are playing on the 18th, that is this coming Sunday, in Sparta Club, that is Carlton Hotel, Al Barsha. So we'll be having a 1-hour show with all our sets, which includes 80s, 90s, hard rock, a little bit of grunge music. So those who really love this music, I would really like them to come over and listen to us.
Yeah.
So that's it.
All right. I mean, it's as the band moves forward, I mean, is original music going to be coming, do you think, from the Expatriates? Tell me.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, those conversations have been kind of up in the air and every now and then insinuated. I'd like to think so. I think it's always nice to start off with all those cover songs, see what the common ground is, what the likes and dislikes of everyone are, and then I think suddenly and organically you start kind of fitting in your own notes in there and turns into an original song.
Yeah. I mean, Brock, would you like to see some original stuff in the band?
Yeah, absolutely. I know Des has written a few songs himself and he's played them to us, so it's something that we definitely want to look into and explore a bit more and hopefully add our own flavours to it. Really create something unique.
Yeah, Francesco, I mean, how would you like to see maybe some original material coming in?
Yeah, indeed. I think, to be honest with you, I think we're still kind of looking for our fine-tune, like what we're really
what
looking.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, what we're, but every one of us, I think,
sounds like you're
more,
having fun, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is the main thing, I guess.
Yes, but we don't want to disappoint ourselves, I think. So we're just waiting for the right moment, I guess. Yeah.
Because you've all got day jobs, I think, haven't you, as well?
Yeah.
So, which is a good thing. You can fall back onto that. You're going to do us one more song, Laporte,
sure.
and before we let you go. So, what have you chosen for your second song?
The next one is a grunge song. It's from a band called Stone Temple Pilots. It's a song called Plush.
Plush. I like the title. Let's go. Once again, this is the Expatriates Band. They are live with us right here on Dubai Eye 103.8. Away we go.
When I feel the time's a waste of gold, so where you going for tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come, so would you even care? Yet I feel it Yet I feel it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask I found? Yet I feel and I feel when the dogs began to smell her. Would she stand alone? Yet I feel so much depends on the weather. So way it's raining in your bedroom and I see these are the eyes of Desiree. So would you even care? Yet I feel it, and she feels it. Where you gone for tomorrow? Where you gone with the mask I found? Yeah, I feel and I feel when the dogs began to smell her. Would she stand alone? When the dogs to find her. Got time, wait for tomorrow. She'll find it, she'll find it, she'll find it. When the dogs to find her. Got time, wait for tomorrow. She'll find it, she'll find it, she'll find it. She'll find it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask I found? Yeah, I feel when the dogs began to smell her. Would she stand alone? When the dogs to find her. Got time, wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. When the dogs to find her. Got time, wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. To find it.
Great, guys. Nice
Thank
bit
you,
of grunge on the radio. So once again, your gig is coming up this coming Sunday?
Sunday, it's on the 18th, yeah.
Yeah, on the 18th. This is at the Sparta Club Carlton Hotel in Barsha. If you want to follow you guys and, keep in touch and watch your career unfold, have you got social media going on?
We have a page on Instagram. It's called expatriates.rock.
The expatriates.rock.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome.
So
I still can't get over that
You can
name.
follow us on the Instagram page.
Yeah.
We don't have a Facebook page yet, but we're still working on it.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, brilliant having you in the show. Thank you so much, Laporte. Also Faris over here on bass, Martin and Brock, and of course Francesco as well. Thanks so much for coming along.
Thank you.
And good luck with the gig.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thanks,
so
Mark.
much.
Thanks
Thumbs
for
up.
having us.
Right then.